The next videos is about divide fractions without inverts and multiply. So the first way we're going to show you is to get the common denominator. That seems to be the one easier for students to understand. And a lot of students usually choose this one for the exam demonstration. So we're going to show you how to do it. So not just adding and subtracting. So this is a division. I can still use common denominator. And hopefully you know the common denominator between 4 and 7 is going to be 28. So I'm going to need to get them to have the same denominator. My green pen. So I started with 3/4 divided by 5/7, and then I'm going to need to multiply both top and bottom by 7 to get 28. And to get from 7 to 28, I need to multiply by 4 to make this step legal. Whatever I multiply at the bottom, I need to do the same on top, right? So now I'm going to end up with 21 over 28 divided by 20 over 28. So I can divide them straight across. And I know the bottom part, 28 divided by 28 is 1. And earlier we talked about divide is the same as putting a fraction line, right? So I have 21 over 20. So if you have a 1 as your denominator, you don't have to write that out, right? So 21 over 20. So this is an improper fraction, so we will have to convert that. Dividend is 21, divisor is 20, times 1 is 20. So we have a 1 here. Label it for me. This is whole number, numerator, denominator. Alright, so my final answer is 1 whole. 1 in the numerator over 20 for my denominator. So that's my final answer. So that's one way to do it, and if you need to pause the video to write that down, please do so. And the second way I'm going to show you is called divide straight across. So second way, and again, if you need to stop the video so you can write that down, feel free to do it. So divide straight across, you need to remember we are only changing the first number. Okay, so we are observing if on top, if I write like that, 3 divided by 1 and 4 divided by 2. Can 3 be divided by 1 evenly? The answer is yes, so that's good. So that means 3. 4 divided by 2. Can 4 divided by 2 evenly? Yes, so it's going to be 2 here. So I'm going to convert that. 3 divided by 2 times 1 is 2. So this is your whole number, numerator for 1. This is your denominator. So my final answer will be 1 whole, 1 out of 2. So the first one is a perfect candidate for divide straight across because I can divide them evenly. If you look at the second question, it looked like the bottom part, 8 can divide by 4 evenly, but 5 cannot be divided by 3 evenly. So we have to do something to change just the first fractions that it could be divided by 3. So the easiest way to do it is, I'm going to write down the question first. I'm only changing the first fraction. I want 5 to be able to divide it by 3, so I can multiply that by 3, which is 15, right? 15 can be divided by 3 evenly. But whatever I multiply at the top, I'm going to need to multiply at the bottom also. So this will give me 15 divided by 3. This is 24 divided by 4, right? So that would give me on top we have 5, at the bottom we have 6. Do I need to convert this? No, because it's a proper fraction, right? Not improper, right? So this is divide straight across. This time when we check C, and again if you need to pause it, please do so. 5 cannot go into 2 evenly, 7 cannot go into 3 evenly. So I need to change my first fraction so that the top part can be divided by 2. So I'm going to multiply 2 for both top and bottom. And then the bottom part need to be divisible by 3, so I'm going to multiply a 3 here. Whatever I multiply at the bottom, need to do the same on top, right? So that would be the easiest way to handle this. I want the top be divisible by 2, I multiply by 2. I want the bottom part divisible by 3, so I multiply 3 both top and bottom. So that would give me 30 over 42 divided by 2 divided by 3, right? So now divide straight across. The top we have 15, the bottom we have 14. Oh, we have to convert it again because that is an improper fraction. 15 divided by 14 mean 14 times 1. 1. So since we already spell it out on top, I can say whole number, numerator, denominator. But if on the test, that's the very first time you need to put something like that label, I want to see you spell it out, okay? If it's second time, you don't have to. 1 and 114 is the answer. So if you need to watch it a few times to really get a hang of it, please do so. Thank you.